Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club in the Mass Confusion series. Joining with me today is still my wife. Somehow she stays. Don't make that face. People are going to be concerned.
Question my life choices.
And I'm Fitz Penguins.
Should I bring my baby into this?
What baby? She has a baby, apparently.
This is my baby.
It's a plant.
It's an orchid that I kind of killed and am reviving.
She killed her baby. And revived it.
The sun killed my baby.
Revive.
I like plants.
Alright, let's keep going here.
Okay. I just felt like that was fun. Should we redo that?
No, come on.
I feel like we should redo that.
It's fine.
I feel awkward now.
Just keep going. That's what this whole thing is for. Get rid of the awkwardness.
That's my whole thing.
That is your whole thing, I
have
know.
nothing if I am not.
Alright, come on. 1 second. Okay. Just go ahead and read.
Okay, are you ready?
Thank you, SpongeBob.
Are you ready? Ta-da! That was really weird.
Wow! There's multiple people. You can't be all of
It's
them.
just her! See? It says her name.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little
I
cats.
would never take the time to do that.
That's a lot of effort. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Oh, that's even worse.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking,
Natsuki.
Natsuki!
There's a T.
Well, you know. She has like vampire teeth.
She does have vampire
see that?
teeth. I'm not concerned at all.
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Never be first in line for food.
Especially when there are women.
Yeah, I mean, he should have waited for everybody, but...
That's gentlemanly.
Yeah, but just like in general, never be first.
That's just
just looks rude.
That's just you.
No, like socially, you should never be first in line for food.
Then who will go first?
The weird people in life who don't think about that.
Me.
Oops.
I like food! It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I mean, it's a cupcake. If you don't get icing on your
some
face...
people like to cut their cupcakes in half so that you make a little sandwich.
Those people are psychopaths.
No, that's delicious.
I turned the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite, like a true person.
Comment below how
Natsuki
you
is quiet.
eat cupcakes. Please dispute this man.
Like a socialite, just like...
You do not eat like that.
That's not what I'm saying. That's a socialite. A normal person is just like... You know, you analyze the angle.
Okay, there are like multiple ways to eat a
there's-
cupcake. You can take off the bottom, make it a sandwich. You can look for the best angle and take a bite there. You can lick the frosting off first,
Yeah.
which is what I do with like store-bought cupcakes.
Yeah,
because
that
there's
ice.
way
yeah,
too
yeah,
much
Yeah. There's too much
ice cream. I will also do
Too much ice cream?
I like ice cream, but there's way too much icing.
Yeah. Okay.
I will also like take the bottom off and do that with store-bought cupcakes because there's like this much ice cream and this much.
It should be
cake.
illegal.
That's like how cake is when you buy it from
True.
the store.
Yeah.
There's like icing cake.
Yeah,
it's like
it's not a good ratio.
yeah, it's like those videos where you have like the 2 layers of cake.
Uh-huh.
They don't do that with store-bought. They take the second layer off and just put icing on top.
That's how you do it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Does she want my cupcake?
I want your cupcake.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite?
Yeah, that's probably.
She hates that I'm taking so long to figure out the best angle.
Yeah.
I finally bite down.
Oh, thank goodness.
The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. If it looks like a cat, what place is making cat cupcakes?
It's Japan.
Okay. This is really good. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
He probably swallowed.
Nah,
That's just.
we know him.
We don't though. This is only episode too.
Whoa.
We know you.
Okay, yeah, okay. I would talk with my mouth full.
You do. I do too.
Okay.
At least here at home when it's just us. And just so you know, we do not actually have a baby. So.
Correct.
We've only been married for a few months, so we do not have children yet, to my sadness.
Okay, on that note, continue.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you.
No. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? What do you mean by that?
made them for you or anything. She's blushing so hard.
She
for
is
her.
blushing.
Oh, she's liking me.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe.
Oh yeah, because she only brought
she
cupcakes.
made them for
'cause
the
she...
number.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Rude.
This is also me.
Alright,
Like,
alright.
I think all of these girls will have some aspect.
I
of
give up
me.
on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. This child knows nothing.
No. I mean, that's how most
Yeah, most
guy anime characters are
That's
when
true.
girls like them. Like, think of Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Like, all the girls that he meets are
Yeah,
in love with him.
it's true.
And he's just like, oh no, they're just being really nice to me. And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, idiot.
Alright.
No.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. See, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? It is me.
Don't worry, the teacher gave us a connection. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It's true, it does.
Yes?
Sometimes that's the only
I
way.
don't read.
Sometimes that's the only way that I would read in high school is if I had a cup of tea and it was raining outside. It was great. It made me feel like I was at a coffee shop without actually having to go to a coffee shop and just socialize.
True.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Like everyone here.
That's not.
Insulted! Yuri looks away. I don't know if she's assaulted.
Is she wearing like red eyeliner?
I wouldn't know.
I mean, that's what it looks like, or like red mascara, or
think
like her
that's-
eyeshadow is
I think
red.
that's just the eye.
Well, I mean, hers is more pronounced, so that's just why I'm asking. I meant that, you know.
I believe you.
I was just
I know you were about to read it. I could see it in your eyes.
continue.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. But books? Pfft, for savages.
I just burped.
Thank you for pointing it out.
Burps are. What's the word I'm looking for?
What is the word you're looking for? I'm on the edge of my seat.
We are proud of our burps in
Okay,
this house.
yeah, there you go.
Especially good ones.
Yeah,
So if you burp during this video, please tell us.
please don't.
I would like to know.
Address it to her.
We're fine.
Okay,
We
continue.
don't need to know. I'm glad. Oh, she's so sweet.
She's gonna murder us. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
I thought she was like actually gonna faint. Like when she faints.
Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Is her character model gonna change for eyebrow raise? No.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I didn't. I've
All
been
the cute
forced here.
girls.
Dot. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. You know, what I just said.
Yeah.
What?
It looks like she has cat ears. Like her hair.
Uh-huh.
That's the little.
Okay. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Really good answer. Good answer.
That is a good answer.
Alex
Although-
Trebek would be happy with that answer. If only it was phrased as a question, he would say, good answer.
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home here, okay? I added a word. Oh, she's president.
El Presidente.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
So can we read, like, comic books? Because then I'd have fun with that.
We don't own any comic books. Babe.
I mean, I did, but... Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Well, he does seem interested all of a sudden. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Is that a thing in Japan? There's board members? I guess there's technically board members in clubs here as well.
Yeah.
But it's like just the standard, like president, vice president, secretary, treasurer.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. But I don't know. I've never lived in Japan.
Same.
So.
Okay. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
I know what? I know you were in debate club.
That's all you know about it. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. That makes
2020,
sense.
y'all!
America, yeah. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Yeah.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Okay.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream.
Cool story, bro.
Monica really is a great leader. I sounded so confident.
Yuri also nods in agreement. She's unsure about it.
You see, like, look at her eyes. She has, like, one red around her eyes. Most of the other girls have, like, black in that part. But hers
Yeah,
is
I mean,
more defined.
Yeah, she also has... Yeah, okay.
Purple eyes.
Yeah, whatever. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
I mean, I did.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
That's true. New Year's resolution? It's a week and then it's gone.
That again makes me think of Phineas and Ferb.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, because there's an episode where Dr. Doofenshmirtz makes
Name drop.
makes everybody's New Year's resolutions to make him the leader.
Okay.
And so, like, at the end of the episode, Perry the Platypus does nothing, and he makes everybody's New Year's resolutions to make him their leader.
And they give up immediately.
They're like, and he's like, then why aren't you doing anything? I'm like, because nobody follows their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
that's untrue, but okay.
Yeah. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that...
Like the festival.
Like, oh, that's right, they only have one.
A singular festival.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen a few animes where they do festivals.
Well, I'm just saying at this school they probably have a festival.
That's what
and that's
it
what they're
looks
referring to.
I wish that our schools here in the States did festivals like that.
That's true.
Because honestly, it looks like so much fun.
Yeah.
That much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Oh no, what grade you're in?
Well, he's not a third year,
No.
so he's in his first or second year.
It just makes me wonder, like, what... Like, because they're in high school. So he's probably...
We don't know that.
Yeah. They say when, like, in the first...
Oh, does it?
He said, well, once we got to high school, she started studying again
true.
more.
Yeah.
So they're in high school, so he's probably a fourth year. So this is probably his last year.
Could be.
Because they're about to graduate, as far as I know. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Thank you, Demon Teeth. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. We saw that. You didn't have to put narration for it.
I want to.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Don't be weird. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Fitz, what kinds of things do you like to read?
You know, books about anime and video games,
The video games.
comic books, anything with pictures. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Oh, so I'm sorry, they didn't give me this prior.
We didn't read the script beforehand.
Manga. Manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up and breaks her neck by accident. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Rude.
Me.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? That's us. This whole thing. What are we saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Oh.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Well, should I?
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Yes.
Drops cup onto keyboard.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That does sound like me.
Manga.
I mean, honestly.
Well,
the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a
in such
a foreign world is equally impressive. Oh, I do like books like that.
Yeah, it's true.
They're good. I listen.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Relate.
Yeah, the guy who finishes a book this thick in like 2 days.
You don't have to talk about that.
I just did. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Disconcerting?
Not always.
Well, in the context of the video game.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
I feel like this is the creator of the game speaking to us. We're about to get roasted.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's the disturbing stuff.
I read a horror book once. What do you think it is? What is he gonna say?
I don't know very many horror
Frankenstein.
books. Oh, Frankenstein. That's...
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. I'm so... At this rate...
There are a lot of horror mangas.
That's valid. Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you?
Look at that smile she has, though.
That's why her eyeliner is red.
Her saying that after... She's like, I read a book about horror recently.
I now fear for my life. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surely horror is often...
Surreal
horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just...
You scared? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's alright. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Misaki? What? What gives you that idea?
Don't go spilling my secrets, Monica!
Was it right or read? Oh, okay. It was right.
Yeah, it was right.
I read it right.
Correct. You read it right. It was right, not red. I'm having a stroke, I think. Continue.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you've been working on a poem called... She's so scared.
But what do you think the name's gonna be? Roses are red, violets are blue.
I don't know the ending, and neither do you.
Oh. Don't say it.
Don't say it out loud!
Is it dirty?
Give that back! Fine.
She seems so chipper about it. Oh, hello.
Your cupcakes, your poems.
Are you high?
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
That is appropriate for that.
I am possible.
Oh! Mr. Studio Girl.
Honestly, I'm hoping at least one of them turns out to be like a lesbian couple.
I don't know about that, but continue. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I kind of hope.
This is where the murder happens. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her neck, shoulders.
Stop.
Shoulders.
I'm not cute!
I got
Me all through high school.
the less than and greater than signs for eyes. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Oh, that was your line.
It's me.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Why does this dude care?
No.
No! Natsuki averts her eyes.
Avert. You wouldn't.
Not a very confident writer yet. He sounds like an English professor.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Not very confident.
You know he has the teacup in his hand like, not a very confident writer yet.
We don't have teacups, we only have mugs. Should we get mugs next time?
No. I understand how Natsuki feels.
Maybe you should take over her voice.
I told you I
Do
should.
it.
Should I be Yuri
Yuri.
and Monica?
You're Yuri. I want to
Okay.
be Monica.
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
So, journaling.
So she's an English professor as well now.
Well, I mean, honestly, their school uniforms make me think they're all English professors.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. This girl is on Tumblr.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Is that still around?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, she's on Tumblr and Reddit.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
That always works. Comparing yourself to others really helps motivate you. I did the random blinking, and as I said that, it was sarcasm.
I don't know if people know what your sarcasm looks like, babe.
That's what the whole point is of me going like, after I say it.
Okay. That's how I feel posting anything on social media.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I want to read everyone's poems.
Do you have something to contribute, Sayori?
I do.
Otherwise, We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay!
Anime pose.
I have an idea, everyone.
Alright. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Of course, great idea.
We should write poems and share them next time. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. She doesn't make a noise. Yeah, let's do it!
Of course, the person who doesn't have anything already written is like, yeah, this sounds like a great idea.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Of the club. Isn't that right, Fitz?
Isn't that right, Fitz?
Isn't that right, Fitz?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, I'm gonna throw a wrench right in there.
I'm not a member. Huh? What is it?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. So he's gonna drink the tea,
Eat the cupcake.
eat the cupcake, have this long conversation about like literature and horror, all to say at the end of it,
I don't want to join.
actually I don't want to be a part of the club. I was lying. I just wanted the cupcake.
I just wanted the food.
I never said I would join this club.
Yeah,
got
see?
him. Got him. He's got the exclamation mark and everything. He's like, oh, you're unpunked. Like, I got you.
You've been punked.
Are you just like circling around your chair?
Stand for a second. I'm not used to sitting for so long.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Gotta convince
so
me.
Cute.
I still have other clubs to look at, and
They all. Oh, there you go.
I lose my train of thought. Everyone just sad, except for Natsuki, who's like, I will end you, son. You ate my cupcake.
She's so cute while doing it. And she's
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. And I say, no! I'm leaving.
And this is where we end the video. But... Oh, they all shrink.
They all shrink. Oh, it's so sad.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. I thought.
That's me. Fitz.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Learn that soon, friends. Learn that soon. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You're in high school around girls. You're never making a clear-headed decision.
I don't know. I'm not a high school boy.
I was one.
I was warned against that multiple times.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Oh, now he's being a weirdo about it. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
One by one, they all happened at the same time. Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
I can't actually jump.
You're sitting down. Yeah. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it
The
official.
anime pose is so good.
I can't actually do that because
yeah,
my hair does not freeze in that area.
No one.
And my skirt.
I like how she's just smacking
just
Natsuki in the face. It's great.
Welcome to the Literature Club.
And on that note, it's the end of the episode. Thank you again for joining us. We will see you next time. Please remember to like and subscribe and continue along with us for this journey.
And drink water.
And drink water, kids. See ya!